in Dubai. Aztec Safarian is here at Sigma Media Lounge. Now let me introduce my guest. Jakub Żurawiński, co-founder in Bitfold and Bitcoin Focus, Bitcoin educator, and the B-Side podcast host. Welcome to Sigma Eurasia, and thank you for taking your time to have this interview with us.
Sure, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Jakub, Bitfold was founded back in 2017, and your research and development center is located in the very center of Poland. So you are co-founder of Bitfold. So can you please tell us a bit more about it?
Sure, I will be happy to. So the whole idea actually came into fruition in 2017, as you pointed out, and Bitfold is basically dedicated to bring to the market next generation of hardware wallets. And the special thing about it, and what differentiates us against Ledger, Trezor, all those different wallets, is the fact that we've been able to patent a technology that actually merges hot and cold wallet in one device, which makes it both secure and easy to use. And this is, in our belief, the holy grail of the crypto requirements and requirements of the users in terms of the wallets, because people usually struggle with operational side of the hardware wallets. It just takes time, it's cumbersome, it's complicated, and for many, intimidating. So we believe that people need like next generation interface in order to actually interact with digital space and the assets in this digital space. So we've gone through the development. We are now at the prototype stage, and we have got patents all over the world, including US and EU, and hopefully we'll be able to bring it to the market in the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Jakub, is Poland a crypto-friendly country?
I would say yes and no. Yes, because there's a huge crypto community. I mean, Polish people are very interested in this space. But at the same time, what you can see on the legislative landscape is that the first thing that was actually introduced was taxes around crypto gains. Now, recently, basically this week, there was a released new draft of a bill that actually covers cryptocurrency. So maybe this will bring a bit more clarity. We will see how it works out, but unfortunately, at this moment, it's very hard to say what's going to be the final outcome, as the bill proposes many solutions, but also raises a lot of questions. So I think we still need to get ourselves prepared for a bit of waiting in order to figure this question properly out.
Besides being the co-founder of Bitfold, you are also a lawyer, entrepreneur, and a business development professional with 10 years of experience. And you also created a Polish-Swiss startup and also the Bitcoin Focus, which is basically a Bitcoin consulting company. Am I right? Can you please expand on this a bit?
Sure. So as a Bitcoin enthusiast, I've been in this space for a couple of years, and of course, as every Bitcoiner, I was always eager to help people out with getting their first Bitcoin and helping them with self-custody. So at some point, I realized, together with my partner Maria, that it's actually a huge need in the market. People struggle with finding the way to actually approach and make their first step in their Bitcoin journey. And that's why we set up Bitcoin Focus, which is basically a one-on-one consulting company and services, going through the whole process of explaining the fundamental concepts such as wallet, addresses, all the basics that are actually required in order for the newcomers to feel more comfortable and confident in this space. So my goal with this is to orange pill as many people as possible and to give them the tools and the knowledge to actually securely self-custody their assets. And I believe that we will see more and more interest in Bitcoin space in general in the next couple of months due to a lot of catalysts. So hopefully this is going to be a very appreciated and needed skills for many people.
well, talking about the skills, from time to time we need to improve ourselves aiming to grow and get better and better. So how frequently you set a time and efforts to improve your skills and knowledges, and how exactly you do that?
That's a great question, especially in both blockchain and crypto space. I would say staying up to date and reviewing the trends is a must, basically. So much is going on and you have to stay informed in order to stay up to date. So I'm trying to do every day a bit of learning. I think it's a great practice. I encourage everyone to at least go through the news, get more in-depth in terms of the topics that are really interesting for you. For example, in the developments of layer 2s, in my case for Bitcoin, Lightning Network, etc. So I think the great way for that is to get knowledge from established sources, such as independent YouTube channels, for example. I wouldn't really recommend, in general, the big media outlets, because a lot of this content is maybe just pretty unclear and sometimes not specific enough to get a very good understanding of what is happening, right? So I would suggest everyone to go through the good news outlets that are specified for blockchain industry, and also for a lot of YouTube channels. For example, Michael Saylor, Robert Breedlove, Samson Mao, those are the people that really know what they're talking about. So I think it's worth recommending.
So you are also a media partner of AIBC Eurasia Summit 2024. What's next? What are you working on currently in terms of this?
Sure. So part of my educational work at Bitcoin Focus is a podcast, the B-Side podcast, where we discuss business, blockchain, and Bitcoin. And this is an excellent opportunity, this conference, to actually talk to some leaders in the industry. So my goal for the conference is also to get their opinion about the latest trends, latest events, and also to talk about their perspective on how this huge industry is going to evolve.
Jakub, thank you very much for taking your time to have this interview with us. I really enjoyed talking to you, and from my side and from the whole Sigma group, we wish you best of luck and hope to see you next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.